Hi everyone, my name is Charlotte, I'm 17, and this is the first video on my newly revamped channel. It's going to be a little introduction, so it will automatically play when people come to my channel. So, hey everybody, and I'm a senior in high school, I'm applying to colleges, which is terrifying! And yeah, I used to make videos on another channel, which I think was Books for You and Me, and I was pretty inactive on it, and it was a group channel, and I decided that I wanted to start again on a new channel that was just me and see if that would encourage me more to make videos. So I'm doing that right now, and yeah, I'm going to fuse this introduction video with a little book haul, and the book haul is going to cover all the summer months because I honestly don't remember when I got some of these books, and yes. So the two books that I got, I believe at the beginning of the summer, are Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe. And what immediately drew me was the amazing cover, but also all these awards, because you know, usually people know what they're talking about when they give awards. So this, and yes, I just am in love with this cover. I mean, look at the design. Look at the car. Who doesn't love cars? And the font. I'm a sucker for fonts. And yeah, so I've not read it yet, even though I got it at the beginning of summer. Shame on me. You know, that's going to be a pattern with most of these books. I didn't think through where to put them. And a book I got on the same trip was The Miseducation of Cameron Post. And it also has a fancy award. And yeah. So the theme with both of these books are that they're about LGBT characters, and this one is more of a sad look on it, I think. Not sad, but like, you know, like the trials that Cameron Post has to go through. And I'm pretty sure this one is more of a love story. So yeah. Aristotle and Dante, like, if those are their actual names, it's gonna be so cool. I thought this was gonna, when I first picked it up, I thought it was actually gonna be about the historical figures falling in love. And I was like, what is this person on? I don't even know if they lived at the same time. So yeah, nice surprise. It's one of these biggest. I actually have, one second. Okay, so this is the Lux series by Jennifer L. Armentrout, and it's super popular on BookTube and Goodreads, and my friend told me that I need to get into it, so I finally did. And let's see. These are the first two, and I absolutely loved Obsidian and Onyx. And yeah, so it's about aliens, and the main character is a book reviewer and book vlogger, so of course everybody loves her. And the boy is a jerk. I hated him the first two books, like seriously hated him. Maybe not the whole second book, but he was a douchebag, and I love Katie for not letting him off the hook, because it is a paranormal romance, but she didn't just give in. She was like, you know, you were a jerk to me for a really long time, so you're gonna have to pay for that. And he does, and it's great. A+ Katie. And so this is the special collector's edition because, at least at my Barnes & Noble, which is a pretty big Barnes & Noble, they stopped selling the individual ones. So yeah. And I'm currently at the end of, what is it, Origin? And I'm on pause for this one because I'm reading some books for a book tour that I'm going to next week. And yeah, are these supposed to do this thingy? To be honest, I'm finding Opal and Origin kind of slow. I don't know if it's because I was reading them all in a row or what. Opposition is the final one. It's really weird to hold it because it's a lot smaller than the others. And yeah, shiny cover. The next one is Percy Jackson's Greek Gods. This 50-pound book, you know, and what can I say more than I'm super excited? It's gonna be very difficult to read. I'm gonna tell you that, at least for me, because how do you even do this? Alright, it smells great. Just gotta say that. I got this at Target because, you know, I was not expecting it to be this big. So I was just gonna pick it up at Barnes & Noble sometime. But then I saw it at Target and I was like, what is that? Oh, Percy Jackson. But yeah, super awesome. Hera gets a little cuckoo. That's such a pretty picture. At least these pictures don't seem to be like those Percy and Annabeth ones that are a little embarrassing to look at. Alright. The other one I got at the same Target trip is A Little Something Different by Sandy Hall. And it's just so cute, and I'm a sucker for covers. And as you can see, coffee, books, takeout, more books, more coffee, more books, a squirrel, or a chipmunk, depending on how you look at it. It's a love story told from 14 different viewpoints, and they're college students, and as someone about to go to college, you know, I want to prepare for every single situation that could arise, including falling in love from 14 different viewpoints. So I'm super excited to read this, and it's pretty short, and it's just adorable. And these two are from my local bookstore. It's not Barnes & Noble, it's just an individual bookstore. It's where you get arcs, like if you're in a certain age group, and I think this might be my last year because I'm so old, and you review them and bring them back, and yeah. You actually can keep the books, but I have 2 this month because the lady who runs it encouraged me to read this one. And this is The Strange and Beautiful Sorrows of Ava Lavender, and it's by Leslie Walton, and it actually came out back in March, I'm pretty sure, but the cover's super pretty, and it's one of those fantastical realism books. It's a girl and her family, but the girl, Ava Lavender, happened to be born with wings, so it's all about her fate and why this happened and etc. I haven't read it yet, I should get on that, but the lady who runs it loves it so much, and she was like, you should really read this. So I was like, yeah. Oh, it's called magical realism, not fantastical realism. This one is by one of my favorite authors, Scott Westerfeld, and it's Afterworlds. And it's really interesting because it's his novel and then the character's novel interwoven. And this one is being published the 23rd this month, so 12 days from when this video is filmed. And yeah, I mean, I have not read a ton of Scott Westerfeld. I've just read the Ugly series and I absolutely love it. I remember there was another one by him that I read and didn't like, so maybe he's not actually one of my favorite authors. Support your local bookstore because people are so nice. That actually concludes the haul, but this is the book I'm currently reading, and if I end up going to the book tour next week, Anna Guier will be there. I think that's how you say it. Anna Guier will be out there. So this is the second in the Enclave, or the Razorland trilogy, but the first one's Enclave, and this is Outpost, and just gotta admire this cover. Ooh. Yeah. So it's about a girl named Deuce and how she lived. It's a dystopian world, and I'm really getting burnt out of dystopian tales, but this one, I just love it anyway. It's a girl who was raised in the subways of New York, but the civilization has completely crumbled, so she doesn't know it's the subways or anything like that. She just knows that it's home to her and her other survivors. And so what happens is that she gets in trouble in a bunch of things, and she ends up getting kicked out of the Enclave along with the boy, Fade. And yeah, so it's about their adventures and what goes on. And there also happen to be freaks, which are zombies, basically. I love Deuce. Deuce is pretty chill. Yeah. This concludes my introduction slash book haul that was mostly a book haul and barely an introduction, but you know. What do you know? This is a brand new camera. I think I forgot to mention that, so I'm really hoping that it's still recording. Alright, so I'm going to try to make videos weekly now. I will think of things to do. If you have requests for the like 20 people that end up watching this, comment them below. And yeah, thank you guys. Sayonara. I need a nap. Pretty covers. It's sunny all of a sudden. Like, thanks for doing it now in the middle of my video. Whatever. It's supposed to be raining. The weather forecast was wrong.